Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is doing well. If you haven't yet subscribed, please make sure that you click that subscribe button. Got lots more videos and some new model cars on the way very soon. But in today's video, it is back to another full tour episode. Now, I've released quite a few of these on the channel over the last couple of months or so. More recently with my full tour Pagani collection, but I've also done them with my Ferrari and my Bugatti collection. So please go and check them out. I'll leave links in the description to all my full tour episodes that I've done so far. So I've got my Lamborghini collection out on the table, and I'll be discussing each of the models and what the future of the Lamborghini collection looks like on the channel. I've got my eye on a couple of auto art models, and hopefully by the end of the year there'll be a couple more Lamborghini models from MR on the way. But let's start off at the with some of the earlier models. I've had these Gallardos in the collection for probably over 10 years now. So these were kind of my first ever model cars from Maystone and Barago and Hot Wheels typically. So these are the Gallardos. I've got the Superleggera, which is the lightweight version, kind of track focused version of the standard Gallardo. It is both kind of road legal, great color by Maystone with the metallic orange, and then you've got all of the Superleggera touches, so it's quite different to the normal one. Obviously you've got the massive spoiler at the rear, you've got slightly worked aerodynamics as well, and overall the model is quite good, quite realistic from Maystone. I'm not sure what other brand makes a Superleggera. They're quite rare, but Maystone, for the money, I think they do a great job with these cars. And then you've got the standard Gallardo as well. I've got the Gallardo Spider. Again, I love the Gallardos. I think they're kind of iconic cars from Lamborghini. I think they'll be modern classics as well, and I love the way they look. And both of these models are fully opening die-cast model cars, so everything opens up, and they're still really cool. I still display them now, alongside some of the more expensive stuff. I still think they look really nice in the cabinet. And Maystone, as I say, if you're looking to get into 118 collections or looking for a Gallardo, highly recommend Maystone models to begin with. Like me, that's exactly how I started before I moved up the kind of model car price range. But also you've got Barago, so I've got the Lamborghini Reventon as well. Again, this is kind of a special edition version of the Aventador. Again, really cool fighter jet inspired car. And yeah, I've always been a massive fan of the Reventon. I missed out on the opportunity to buy the I think MR released one many years ago, and I missed out the opportunity to buy that, and I haven't really seen another one for sale on eBay. So this Barago version is still a very good kind of alternative. Again, it's fully opening, everything opens up, but I will be on the lookout for one of the old school Lamborghini Reventons from MR collection models. That would be really cool. They're so rare now, and they're probably quite expensive as well, but the Barago one will do for the time being. It still looks really cool in the cabinet, and as I say, I still display these models even though I've got kind of more expensive cars in the collection. But this is how I first started with the Maystones and the Baragos. As I say, I still think they look really cool, and I've obviously got them on the table as well. But we're moving up now in terms of the kind of model car price range. We've got to the Auto Art Sesto Elemento. So this is a very track focused, I think it's not road legal, version of the Gallardo. I think this was super limited. I think they made less than 20 pieces. It's full carbon fiber with all the red touches. You've got the red interior as well. I think Richard Hammond actually drove one of these on Top Gear. Really cool review. It's just an absolute bonkers car. Full carbon fiber, V10 engine. The power to weight ratio is off the charts, and it's just an absolute monster. I think it looks really cool. I love the way Auto Art have replicated this model. The full carbon fiber exterior looks amazing with all the red touches, and I love the interior too. And obviously everything opens up. You can take the whole rear clamshell off. You can have the doors open up. Obviously the front bonnet is totally sealed, but again, it just looks absolutely awesome. And I love it in the cabinet, and it's got a really kind of peculiar interior too, so you can see all that carbon fiber work there. But yeah, I think it's such a cool model to have, and it's just a special edition version of the Gallardo, so it's a bit more exclusive. And Auto Art always do a great job with these model cars. You don't come across them too much now. I think they're hovering around kind of 200 to 230, 40 pounds on eBay, which is not too bad if you can probably pick one up for that kind of money. But again, would recommend that if you are looking for a Sesto Elemento in your Lamborghini collection. It is a must. Next, we've got the Lamborghini Aventador, again by Auto Art Signature, and I've kind of left everything up on this model. So I've got the doors up and the engine cover up. Again, these are great fully opening die-cast models. They're probably the best you can probably get. I think that fully open up. You know, which one would you guys prefer? Would you guys prefer the Auto Art Signature one, like this one, or the MR Collection completely sealed resin SVJ? I will be kind of doing a video between the two, die-cast versus resin, in terms of Lamborghini Aventadors. Everyone, well, most people prefer the die-cast versions. I think they're just more desirable over the sealed body versions, but you know, I like to hear from everyone in the comments below which one would you guys prefer. But I mean, Auto Art always, as I say, they just do an amazing job with replicating these models, and kind of doing their fully opening die-cast version. So I can just spin this round. I'll show you guys the engine bay, all very realistic, and I love the way the hinges open up all of the different compartments in the doors. Very realistic, and I think it just looks absolutely great. Obviously, these all come with certificates of authenticity as well, which is a really nice touch. They don't come with them anymore, which is a bit of a shame. And then next, we're only moving on to my only resin Lamborghini in the collection. So this is the MR Collection Models Lamborghini Aventador SVJ Roadster in Verde Mantis, I believe. Which is a really bright kind of metallic like green with all of the gloss carbon fiber work, and the red interior with red calipers too. Probably one of the best specs SVJs you can buy. MR released a number of these in loads of different colors, but if you're going to get an SVJ or an Aventador, you have to get one, you know, in the brightest color. And this green really does pop under really good lights. Obviously comes with the carbon fiber base, really nice touch, and it does come with the roofer too, so you can display it with the roof on or as a Roadster. And you've got the booklet here too. So this one is 99 pieces worldwide, and this one is the first one. So this is number 1 out of 99 pieces. Which again is really cool. You do pay a little bit more for that, for having the number 1 piece. But I had this model in the collection now for probably around 5-6 years. And it's probably, as I say, I've always said this before, but it's one of my favourite resin pieces that I've got in the collection. The colour, the presence, the SVJ styling, it all just absolutely works, and is one of my favourites that I've got. What's coming from MR? So I've got my my eye on a specific color for the Huracan Stradato, the rally supercar that Lamborghini are making. That'd be really cool. And the Lamborghini Revuelto too. So those two, hopefully, I've got my eye on. I'm looking for specific colors, almost to match the SVJ. So those two hopefully will be coming very soon. And the Lamborghini Aventador Roadster, the Auto Art version, is one that I've always had my eye on for a number of years, but they're just so expensive at the moment and quite rare. And one in a specific color that I'm looking for is just really hard to come by. So I might have to be a bit more lenient with my spec on that. But again, one that I've always got my eye on. I'm not a massive fan of the Veneno from Autoart. I just don't like the way that car looks. But if I could get the Roadster and the two MR models, then that will pretty much complete my Lamborghini collection for the time being. I am a massive fan of the Stradato, the rally supercar. So that would be one that I'm keeping my eye out on. But any suggestions, do let me know. Any cars from Lamborghini that you want to see in the collection, then feel free to comment. Obviously, a Miura would be very, very ideal. I know Autoart did make one, and that would be kind of the holy grail to add to the Lamborghini collection. But do let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys very, very soon for lots more videos to come. Cheers, bye.